My name is Caroline Mitchell, and originally I worked in the property sector, and I have now been marketing property and construction for some 20 plus years. We work in the central southern region of the country, but we have covered the whole of the UK, and we work with a lot of investment funds, property developers, construction companies, architects, consulting engineers and property agents. We either market the actual company, or on their behalf we market developments or property that needs some sort of direction in the marketplace. Probably about the same sort of time. So I started as a freelancer and it's grown from there. There was a property recession, and it was quite clear that marketing was an area that people should have worried about. They probably didn't necessarily worry about that as much as they should, and I think that companies and businesses can get very wrapped up in how they actually undertake their own work, but don't necessarily project themselves as well as they should or could, and that's where we come in. We try to get under the bonnet of what the clients are actually trying to achieve, so aligning business ambitions with marketing ideas so that they can successfully achieve what they want to do, whether it be in the next quarter, in the next 12 months, or on some sort of 5-year plan. And we will then implement those programs on their behalf. That might include some emailing, that might include some telemarketing, that might include some SEO, content, social media advice, social media delivery, and keeping up with social media apps as they change. Premier prime business social media app is LinkedIn. So we do some LinkedIn training, which is the cornerstone and bedrock of everything from there on in, because if we're creating content and the company cannot actually use the app themselves to their best advantage, then whatever we're putting in place isn't going to work. So it's important that the team understand how LinkedIn works, what can generate visibility for the business through working into algorithms and understanding how LinkedIn is set up so you can project yourself in the best way possible for the least amount of effort. SEO is search engine optimization. All of the apps have a benefit in SEO terms, and all work in an SEO type way as well. They're all slightly different. So they all have a different target audience, they all have a different way of planning for them to be used, and then they all need different content provided in a different format. Getting the SEO right in terms of the app has huge benefit in terms of website delivery and website SEO onto Google, which is obviously the main search engine worldwide. Understanding how it's all circular, so anything that is created into and provided in social media has benefit for your website ranking. Standing at any one time where property and construction sit, where their life cycle is in terms of the general economy, whether that's good, bad, whether they've got pressures, external pressures into their business. The The best thing is when you have you can see quite clearly how you can help a client. So they may be very busy marketing, but they're not terribly successful at it, and by giving them information and a clearer vision of how to achieve what they need to achieve from their marketing. So it isn't necessarily about having more money, but it is enabling them to go forward with better information so that they sometimes can even do it themselves. So it can be a very light touch that's required to get the best result. You can use your experience and expertise to give them the answers that they need.